All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm just getting started with investing and trading. Right now, I'm putting about $150 a week into 6 solid stocks that I've done some research on. Some have high growth potential, others have high dividends. And later on in my journey, I do plan on learning day trading and options. Now, let's go ahead and get started with the video. So, y'all, today I did add a few things. So this right here is the portfolio. We add about 543.94. Now I did add an extra $100 in here because it is that time of the week, buddy. So I went ahead, added another $100. um I bought a few more of Realty Income. The reason why is because it dropped down quite a bit. So I'm at the wrong one. It dropped down quite a bit. So Realty Income was kind of falling a little bit. I was loving it. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. So it fell. I forgot where I bought it at, but I know that it dropped a little bit below where I had originally bought it at. And I remember I bought it at the 56.89 because before that was kind of like the support that it just wouldn't go under, and it seemed like a good price. And Realty Income, y'all, is just one of those that I'm in mainly for the dividends. So I'm not looking for extreme growth with it. I know that the growth is going to be very, very slow, but I am mainly in it again for that dividends. They give monthly dividends, so I love that. So we all good there when it comes to Realty Income. I want to get that dividends started as soon as possible. Same with Johnson & Johnson. That's why I also have $40 in there as well. Johnson & Johnson, I bought it for the same reason as Realty Income. It fell below where I had originally bought it at, and I was like, that's exactly what I'm looking for. So I went ahead, and of course, since I added an extra 100 to my account, I put an extra 20 into it. So now I'm at 40 for each stock. Well, 45 for Realty Income because I put an extra $5 into it. I'm supposed to put 25 into each one, y'all, but what I have been doing since I did just start my new job and we're at like the training pay, in my budget, I only want to put in about 100. When I go to when I'm done with training and I start, actually selling, because I am an insurance agent, if y'all didn't know. But when I do actually go on the floors and start selling, they increase your hourly pay as well. So it's gonna be around 800 or so, and I'm gonna put about 150 of that into this account every single week, and then be going ahead and getting these stocks up. So I'm not tripping too much about holding some. Let's see how much I have in here. So my buying power is about 165. So that means what? Quick math. I could afford like what is that? 41. That's like $41 into the rest of the 4 stocks that I'm waiting on. Now Texas Instruments been going up. I'm not about to get it when it's this high. I do want to wait, and when it does drop back low, I'm gonna just put the whole 41 or 40, however much in it. And yeah, so I'm gonna just put the whole 40 in it, and then say next week when I do put the 150 back in my account, if it does, if it is high, I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna wait for it to drop again, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get it while it's low. I do know the at least very basics. You want to buy low. I mean, I'm struggling. Buy high, sell low. Yeah, you want to buy low, buy. Yeah, don't worry about what I said just now. But anyway, yeah. So you want to buy low, sell high. There we go. All right. I'm not trying to get that mixed up. But anyway, yeah, Texas Instrument a little too high for me right now, and Microsoft. Yeah, Microsoft's too high for me too. I'm not gonna get this. Yeah, I gotta wait for Microsoft to drop back down. Well, yeah, when this thing get to that 380, bro, or somewhere around there, I'm going ahead and I'm getting that. I didn't even go to it. Hold on. When this thing go back down to that 380, where is that? Yeah, there we go. That 380 somewhere around here, because yeah, this was a good price. It was stuck there for a minute, so this is a nice little support zone. So if Microsoft start dipping again, if it keeps breaking through these other support zones, it's going to definitely go ahead and get back down there. Now that could take a minute, I'm not gonna lie, but hey man, I'm willing to be patient. Is what it is. And Nvidia, we waiting for you to drop back to that even 110, a little too high for me, below the 110 is what I'm looking for with Nvidia. And Amazon, I'm looking for like the low 180s, around the low 180s, high 170s, and that's right there is where I'm good at. I will be doing another paper trade. I really could do them like whenever I want, in all honesty, but right now the market's closed. I am doing this video pretty late. I usually do them like while I'm at work, but today I did have to do something, so I didn't go to work. So yeah, I have to do this like in my car super late at night. So the market closed, you get the prices after the market done closed. So yeah, that's pretty much where we at today, y'all. We at about the 543.94. I'm gonna try to make my videos, even if I'm not working or I'm busy that day, I'm gonna try and make them while the market open. It is only what, 9:30 to 4. I live in Florida, so yeah, that's kind of the times there. But yeah, I'd much rather see it while it's still moving. Y'all, if y'all don't know, Brett, like I have to stop myself every day from going in here and buying one while it's still high. But I have to like resist, because I really want to get this thing started, y'all. The goal is to see this net account right here, say $1,000. That is the near goal. I want to have that within the next month is when I want to have that. Now, this includes putting money into it every week, as well as just having my stocks grow. As y'all can see, Meta doing good, man. And if y'all see Meta down here, I did forget to explain this, but if y'all see Meta down here, it's because Meta is the reason why I started this journey. So Meta, I looked at it, and I was watching some YouTube videos about like trading and like, how to get rich and stuff like that. And it was talking about at a certain level of your network or the money you make, the smartest thing you can do would be to pretty much invest it. That's what people do. They think about a high yield savings account, or they thinking about dividends and compound interest. So the video said pretty much at this point in time is when people start trying to learn or asking questions about dividends and compound interest. And I was like, well, I want to be on this level. I want to be here. So let me go ahead and answer that question. Let me go ahead and figure out what dividends is, what is compound interest, how can I get a high yield savings account. And so that's kind of what started this. So I looked at Meta, and I'm like, man, Meta is really low. I can go ahead and get Meta and then, have it build over time. I was seeing it had a tiny bit of dividends, but I always knew that Meta is a $700 stock. I mean, back in February or early January, this thing was at $700. Meta is an amazing company. So when I seen it at the 549, I'm like, man, this is too low to pass up. So I went ahead, I took all the money that was in Webull. It was about like $2,000 or so. I took it out, put that all back into a high yield savings account. And then I went ahead and I tried to buy a half of Meta, but I only bought, I put like $272 in it. So I put $272 in it, and it was almost half of it. I think I was like $1 off, but I didn't really, I was fine with that. That was what I wanted. That's what I wanted to start with. So yeah, I went ahead, got Meta, and now Meta's doing great. I mean, Meta's just going to be going up. It has small dividends, so I'm not too worried about it. But Meta is something that is later on. I'm not going to be investing the same amount into Meta. But later on, y'all, I'm going to be investing in so many stocks. I just want to get to a certain level with these 6-4. Because these are the 6 that I did the most research on. The 6 that I do like the most right now. Altria isn't bad. That might be one that is on my list later on. Main reason, it does have really, really good dividends. But the growth potential is just not there for me. This is a tobacco company. I don't think in the next 20, 30 years, people are going to be, smoking as much as they do, even with vapes, even with things like that. I think that will start dialing down a little bit. So I don't see this company doing too great in, the long term, unless, something else crazy come out. But yeah, another one on my list for growth is going to be SoFi. Yeah, this one here is a nice one. SoFi could reach $30, $50, if tech does, keep going in the direction that it is now. So SoFi is also going to be one that later on I'll be investing in. But yeah, y'all, this is the update for today. If you have any questions, any inputs, any type of advice, whether if you're new to trading or a veteran. I want to hear from y'all, man. Tell me how y'all journey is going. Tell me how y'all started. So yeah, y'all make sure to go ahead and comment that down at the bottom. Y'all make sure to like, subscribe if you found this interesting, or if you want to go ahead and stick along with this journey and see where I end up at. I know I'm going to be great, y'all, and I'm going to achieve that goal. But yeah, y'all, just go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, share the video to your friends. If you want to start trading, if you want to start doing anything, y'all, go ahead and start it today, bro. You're going to only regret starting it later than when you started. That's how I feel about YouTube. I feel like I should have been did this. I should have been started investing, y'all. So go ahead, whatever you have on your mind that you're scared or nervous to do, man, go ahead and do it today. All right, y'all, I'm going to catch you on the next one.